Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're a first time watcher, glad to have you here. If you're a returning favorite, welcome back. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. This will probably be my last recorded video before Christmas. I do have some other reviews coming out before. This will be my last one. I'm recording this on Monday the 21st. And I kind of waited a little bit longer than I wanted to record this, but life happens. So it is time for if you've been following me for any amount of time, it's time for my annual Bayberry video, right? So, Bayberry around the holidays, so it's very near and dear to my heart. I know a lot of you folks, either you have already had this tradition in your family before, or you might have heard it from me for the first time and you started doing it ever since then, so that's really, really cool. It's just a little things, and especially this year, I have a bunch of Bayberry stuff I'm going to show you here, but if the saying is true, then burn those Bayberry candles Christmas Eve, guys. New Year's Eve, get them burning. Do it. Doesn't hurt, right? So, anyhow, so if you're not familiar with Bayberry candles around the holidays, this is a tradition that goes in my family back to my grandmother, and who I've, carried on ever since she passed away a few years back. So that's why it's always been near and dear to me. Is every year we'd always go out and try to hunt for Bayberry candles, whether they be in taper form or any other format. Typically, it was hard to find for a few years there. So we burned Holiday Bayberry from Yankee Candle, and while you don't burn the whole candle in a night, as you do with a taper, it was at least something there. So I'll show you a couple things here, and I haven't really thought about how I'm going to put this video together, but I have different tapers, different things you can do between now and Christmas. It's only a few days away, or if you can't get them in time for Christmas, get them in time for New Year's. Works the same way, works the exact same way. So Bayberry, right? So the story of Bayberry, and you can get them here, and they all have the little story on the back here, the gist of it. I'll read you the abbreviated version here because they're all different, but they're all the same gist here. So Bayberry wax is a wax-like fat, it's vegetable wax there, derived from the fruit coat of the bayberry. Duh. The berries are boiled until the fruit coat melts and floats to the surface. It is skimmed off and purified by remelting and filtering. So, real quick there. Last year, 2019, when I was at the Yankee Candle Village, and they have a candle making museum there, and they actually make Bayberry tapers. Here, these are the ones that they make there. They're hand dipped. So, I was talking to the gentleman who was one of the candle makers there, and the candles I purchased at the time, he actually over the summer, but before that, had went and picked the berries himself and then brought them back to the village, and they make them in this small room there. They're dipped, like, I think 20 times or so to get them to that 10-inch form. So they dip them down and they let them hang dry. Then they dip them, so forth and so forth. So that's why they're not cheap. And that's why they can be in hard demand sometimes. And that's why some companies go the Bayberry scent rather than the real Bayberry. Which is acceptable, right, if you had to. But I've always, up until last year, I thought I was getting real Bayberry candles. Some of them were scented, but here I know these are the legit deal. And a friend of mine was able to pick these up for me at the village this year because I was not able to travel up there due to COVID and all the other stuff. So I was not able to get to the Halloween part like I normally would, but my friend was able to get these for me. Very, very kind. So we'll go on about it. And then this is where the tradition starts. So we'll talk about the Bayberry candles, but this is where the tradition starts here. Tradition holds that when one receives a Bayberry candle, or you burn it yourself, okay, you burn that candle on Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve. It's 2020, let's do both, okay? One will receive good luck, good health, and much wealth. So, usually it's a Bayberry candle burned to the socket, brings goodwill and money to the pocket, or gold to the pocket, is what, or good health and money to the pocket. That's like the shortest version I've ever heard in my life there. So what we do is we burn a candle, a taper, New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve. We let it burn down to the socket. Now what we do, don't do this, but what we do is we watch it. Well, put it in the sink, right? Stainless steel sink. I would not recommend doing that. Okay. Never leave a candle burning unattended. Disclaimer. Okay. But you want to burn it down to the socket. That's part of the thing there. And these Bayberry candles, they burn pretty quick. These actually burn really clean there. So these are the ones you can get at the village, in Candle Village there. But you may ask, well, I don't live near the village, I can't get to the village there. I have other options here, and I have some historical ones here. So this is one that I picked up this year. It's from probably late 80s, early 90s, Yankee Candle. These are tapers, they're 10-inch tapers, 8-inch tapers, I think. And this is all hand-colored in there. And these were handmade back then. This says, harvested from the dark green shrub, ripe bayberries were used by colonial candle making. Today, the pleasant fragrance is a reminder of the holiday season. Folklore advises us to burn bayberry candles at Yuletide to ensure good luck and fortune in the new year. And so this is are handcrafted by Yankee Candle Company, Deerfield, Mass. So these are pretty old, late 80s, early 90s. I would say they're probably in the 80s because it's one color and it's hand colored. It's not a machine. This is hand colored in there. So the ones you can get at a normal Yankee Candle store are these. Now they might have changed the logo on them. I have a drawer full of these things as I like to give them out as presents. So as something I know sale every year, I just go and buy like a whole bunch of them. So these are the 8-inch ones there. Okay, these are usually $7 or $8, I think. Now these are from my grandma's house when we were cleaning out. We found these. I have these on display right now, but like you can look at that. It's like 60s retro packaging there. These are made by Candlelight Incorporated. I don't know if you can see that. Made by Candlelight, United States. Made in the USA. Now these, she had these I won't touch. They're still sealed in here. Says Bayberry tapers on it. I don't know who actually made it, but Spain's was like I think it was like a Hallmark store dollar. These don't look to be too. These are probably 90s, 80s or 90s. Country Holiday Candles is the brand here. So they were made abroad there. Now I know some folks in a group the other day were like, they asked where they could get some good candle tapers, so they couldn't find them locally there. If you can't find them locally in like a big box store or whatever, these you can find typically in Hallmarks. These are Mole Hollow candles. They're a family company. They've been around for a while. They do sell online, like I said, Hallmark. These are really neat in the presentation there. They're all hand dipped and everything. They give you the little poem here, there. These were running about $10 a set, a pair there. You can see. And what's really cool with these is they also have this like a spun finish on them, so they're textured. That is one of their signature features there. So that's Mole Hollow. Check them out there. And then my prized possession I picked up this year off eBay, the 1980s, early 90s, probably 80s, Bayberry, Yankee Candle, Country Candle, Bayberry there. Unlit. This is how wax shrinks, guys. This is how wax shrinks 30 some years ago, 35 years ago maybe. But you can see you still had the sticker on it there, right? It's a green wax. It still has that spicy holiday bayberry smell. It's really good, really green. A little musty in there. It's a 30-some-year-old candle. But yeah, this was perfect. I mean, everything about this candle is just perfect. And you can see the label on the bottom there before the barcode error came in. and also the country kitchen there. So there's a Deerfield, so it's not a Holyoke, but there's a Deerfield there. So that is my newest prized possession that I was able to pick up this year. So that's what I have for you on Bayberry, guys. Let me know if you partake in this tradition or you want to start it up, or if you have any questions, let me know. I'm all about this tradition, especially 2020. So that's what I have for you guys. So thanks for watching. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'll be back on before New Year's, that's for sure, because we'll have something I know to talk about. Who knows what's going on with some areas, but I'm not going to talk about that. So I haven't seen anything from Bath and Body Works or Yankee, really. Nothing from Yankee. Bath and Body Works, I don't know. I haven't got my coupon yet, though. We'll see. So thanks for watching, guys. See y'all real soon. Have a good Christmas. Bye.